This is the lovely singing and dancing star of motion pictures, television, and the Broadway stage, Carol Lawrence.
Thank you. This is my partner, Howard Oberler, from Kew Gardens, New York.
This is the gifted actor and star of the new hit movie, The Seven Faces of Dr. Lau, Tony Randall.
Hello, this is my partner, Betty Christensen, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we're all here to play Password.
Yes, it's Password. And now here's your host on Password, Alan Ludden.
Good evening. Welcome to Password. Glad to have you with us this evening. Tony, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, Alan.
Carol, it's always nice to see you.
Hello, Alan.
I've got to tell my friends something that you don't know. This lady, on top of being the most talented lady in show business practically, is one of the best cooks in the whole world.
Oh, aren't you dear?
Tell us
Nobody's ever said that
Well,
to me.
you are. I know, because I ate some of her cooking.
Yes.
Tell me, what's the next time we're going to see you on CBS? Now, what's the next appearance?
Well, I shall be doing On Broadway Tonight with Rudy Valley.
Yes.
And it shall be shown September 2nd. I guess that's my next CBS
Good.
appearance.
Look for Carol next on Broadway Tonight, September 2nd. Nice to see
When are
you.
you coming over for dinner again?
Whenever you ask.
Next week.
All right. Harold Oberler, how are you, sir?
Hi.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a computer analyst with a large computer manufacturer.
I'm always impressed with that.
Me
I don't
too.
know what it means, but I'm impressed with it. Tony?
I'm so impressed with Howard Oberler that
Tony, I want to say something. I talked about Carol's cooking. Let me tell you that I've seen Tony Randall in The Seven Faces of Dr. Lau, and this is a performance you have to see to believe. It's one of the great performances, I think, of many years. Tony, how did it feel making this picture? Thank you. He's marvelous in this movie. How did you feel about that assignment?
Well, it was the only time in my life when I was sorry when a job was over. I wanted it to go on forever. Of course, the fact is that the only real star is the writer.
No.
And yes, that's true, and it'll be a long time before I get 7 parts that good again.
All right, and you do all 7 of them magnificently. Betty Christensen. What do you do? How do you spend your time, Betty?
I teach English and social studies in a Minneapolis suburb.
Very good. You should be a good password player. Let's get around to it. It's a game of word communication where you try to make your partner say the password with one-word clues. Right. No hints. Carol and Tony have the word. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it at home, of course.
The password is crate.
All right, Carol, see if you can get Howard to say that word with a one-word clue. 10 points.
Carton.
Wrapping.
Carton wrapping? No. 9 points, Tony.
Box.
Container?
Container? No. 8 points, Carol.
Packed.
Enclosed.
No.
No.
7 points, Tony.
Orange.
Crate.
Crate! Orange crate. I was thinking of egg crate. Very, very good. All right, what do you have there? Betty, you have now 7 points toward a 25-point game. The winner has $250 and a chance to win that much more in the lightning round. Password to go this time to Howard and Betty as they look at it. We'd like you to see it at home, of course.
The password is ransom.
Howard, 10 points.
Kidnap.
Kidnap. Oh, fish. I don't think that's... Snatch? No.
Snatch? No. 9 points, Betty.
Money.
Money?
Money. 5 seconds, Tony.
Abduct.
Money abduct. No. 8 points.
Kings.
Ransom.
Ransom. 8 to 7. By the way, when you hear this sound, it means your clue has not been accepted by our authority, Dr. Reason A. Goodwin, the editor of the World Book Encyclopedia. 8 for Carol, 7 for the remorseful Randall. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is stare.
10 points. Tony, give you 17.
Gaze.
Stare?
Yes! They're within scoring distance, Howard and Carol. I'll tell you that, just to make you nervous.
You did.
All right, Betty.
Okay.
It's a nice name. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is Ripple.
Howard, 10 points.
Wave.
Wave. Ocean?
Ocean.
No.
9 points will give you the game, Betty.
Small.
I was so stupid last time that
5 seconds.
curl.
Curl. Oh, wave, curl. Mm-hmm. No. 8 points.
Stream.
What?
Stream.
Ripple.
Yes.
Ripple.
A small wave is a ripple. Small wave is a little ripple. All right.
ripple.
16 to 17. Either team can win, but you only have one chance apiece. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is Scribble.
This is your chance, Tony. 10 points, you can win.
Scrawl.
Scribble.
You did it! You're good. Man, you're good. You're good, too.
Now, I'm pretty good at giving them, but I'm no good at taking them.
Well, that's very generous of you, I think. All right, here we go. You've won the game, Betty. You have $250 and a chance to win $250 in the lightning round. Now you're going to give them, Tony.
No.
All right, here you go. 1 minute. 10 points. 1 minute. First word. Go.
Lie.
Falsehood.
Opposite.
Truth.
50.
Fiddle.
Violin.
100.
Jury.
Trial.
Magistrate.
Judge.
150.
Bread.
Butter.
Entire.
Loaf.
That's 200.
Top.
Bottom.
That's 250. Tony, you did it in 32 seconds. You see, you're very good at giving them, and you're very good at getting them. Betty, you have $500 for Betty Christensen. Hard over to you, you'll have $50. Thank you both for a fine game of password, and good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
All right, let's move along now and meet two more password players, shall we?
Carol Lawrence, meet your new partner from Dallas, Texas, Sarah Sue Potts. Tony Randall, meet your new partner from Minneapolis, Minnesota, James Hoiby.
Another Minneapolis. You have two Minneapolis contestants in a row. Sarah Sue, let's talk to you first. Are you a working girl?
Yes, I work for a hospitalization plan. I'm a secretary.
Fine, nice to have you here. James Hoiby, what occupies your time, sir?
I'm manager of the Minnesota Pavilion at the World's Fair.
Oh, you are? Well, good. That's a lovely pavilion. It's a great fair, too. You ready to go? Let's play the game, shall we? Carol Lawrence, Tony Randall, friends.
The password is Wander.
Tony, 10 points.
Stray.
Wonder.
Yeah. Well, that's the most casual playing I've seen around here for some time. 10 points is like that. All right. Sarah Sue, you'll start this time.
Okay.
See if you get Carol to say it. James?
The password is Echo.
Sarah Sue, 10 points.
Sound.
Ring?
Ring? No. 9 points, James.
Reverberation.
Echo.
This man protests too much. He's playing very well. You have 19 points.
I should say.
The men are within scoring distance, ladies. We'll start with you, Carol. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it, of course.
The password is Puddle.
Carol, 10 points.
Droplets.
Five seconds, Sarah Sue.
Rain.
Droplets, rain. 9 points give you the game, Tony.
Pool.
Puddle.
Yes.
I tried to make it a little cool. James, you realize what you just did? You just very casually answered 3 of the right words and just won the game like that. Very fast, very good. $250. Let's play the lightning round, see how fast you do that. You have all of 1 minute. It's the first word. Go.
No.
Yes.
50.
Beans.
Stalk.
Peas.
Corn.
Tomatoes.
Vegetable.
Yes.
Look.
See.
Ears.
Listen.
All right. 150.
Door.
Open.
Iron.
Knob.
Bars.
Hinge.
Door.
Lock.
Metal.
Bolt.
Door.
Better go to the next
Cage.
Door.
All right, say something.
Fat.
Thin.
All right. You had a block on a gate. Gate. Garden gate. Door, metal,
I should have
hinge.
said rusty. Rusty would have given
Rusty might have done it, but you did very well. Never, I wouldn't complain. James,
Oh,
you have
don't
$450 for James Hoybe. Sarah Sue Potts has 50. Thank you for a very fast game of password.
We didn't see nothing.
Sarah Sue was hanging out like that. Well, Carol, they moved right in there, didn't they?
They sure did.
Well, let's see what happens now. Meet 2 more password players, all
All
right?
right, surely.
Carol Lawrence, meet your new partner from New York City, Drew Days.
Hello, Drew. Nice to meet you.
Tony Randall, meet your new partner from Sioux City, Iowa, Sharon Schwartz.
Sharon Schwartz.
How come you're not from Minneapolis?
We went to school there.
Drew, you did?
Yes,
Well,
that's
Drew,
true.
let's talk to you first. I know you're a law student. How are you spending your time these days?
Well, I'm working for an automobile manufacturer in Tarrytown, New York.
Good. That's a neighbor of mine up there. Sharon Schwartz, what brings you to New York City?
Well, number one, I'm on vacation, and secondly, I'm going up to Massachusetts to be married August 21st.
Fine. Congratulations. Oh, very happy.
Thank you.
On your way to being married, I see. Well, I'm glad you stopped by here. All right.
So long.
Let's play password. Carol, Tony, have the word. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is magic.
Carol, see if you can get Drew to say that for 10 points.
Oh, dear. Trickery.
Deceit.
Deceit. No, 9 points, Tony.
Prestidigitation.
Prankster.
Prankster. It's a very fine word. Almost sounds like 3, but it's one word. I know. 8 points, Carol.
Fantastic.
5 seconds, Drew.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. No. 7 points, Tony.
Wand.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. 6 points, Carol.
Rabbits. Oh, no, I can't do that.
Rabbits.
Well, I had
That's all right. You
Magic.
Magic. Everybody's heard about magic rabbits, of course. 6 points you have on rabbits, indeed. All right. Sharon, Drew, you'll give the clues this time. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is operator.
Sharon, 10 points.
Driver.
Five seconds.
Automobile.
Automobile, 9 points, Drew.
Telephone.
driver, telephone.
5 seconds.
It's not chauffeur.
No, it's not
No.
chauffeur. 8 points, Sharon.
Telephone chauffeur.
Manipulator.
Five seconds.
Oh, wheel.
Oh, wheel. Oh, no. 7 points, Drew.
Surgery.
Surgery. Operation? Operation?
Operation? No. 7 points, Sharon. Is that a form of the word? I'll take a form of the word, Carol. One chance to give me the precise word.
Operator?
Operator. That's a hard one to decide. I misjudged it. Operator would be, I guess, roughly a form of the word operation. Okay. All right, you did it. And I'm sorry I didn't grab it faster. You ready to go, Tony?
Yes.
New word. Tony, Carol, friends.
The password is Bud.
There's just one clue for this word as far as I'm concerned. 10 points, Tony.
Rose.
Garden.
Garden. 9 points, Carol.
Small. Small. Small.
5 seconds. Drew.
Bush.
Bush. 8 points, Tony.
Flower.
Bud.
But. But in our books, the clue has to be Collier.
Oh, yes.
Bud Collier. All right, 13 to 8. Password goes to Drew and to Sharon. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is passport.
Drew, 10 points. Give you 23.
Credentials.
Identification.
Identification, 9 points, Sharon.
No.
Overseas.
Passport.
Yes. Very good. 17 to 13, which means that Tony and Sharon can win on this. The word's going to go to Carol and Tony.
Okay.
And you'll start, Carol, so you could keep them from it.
Well,
Here you go. There you go. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
The password is multiply.
Carol, 10 points.
Repopulate.
Five seconds, Drew.
Bear.
No.
There. And 9 points to give you the game, Tony.
Divide.
multiply.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
The trick here is to do it, as you know, in 1 minute. Here's the first word. Go.
Gas.
Car.
Air.
Anything, Sharon.
Station.
Hurricane.
Wind.
Yes.
Spade.
Dig.
Instrument.
Shovel.
That's 100.
Slice.
Cut.
150.
Ash.
Tray.
200.
Go.
Stop.
250.
An unprintable association like nothing.
31 seconds. 31 seconds. Sharon Schwartz has $500. Drew Days, you have 50. Thank you both for a very interesting game of password. All right. All right, Tony's won 3 games, Carol. We have time for a fourth. Let's move along and get the fourth password players in, shall we?
Carol Lawrence, meet your new partner from Wakefield, Massachusetts, Frank Hurley.
Hello, Frank.
Tony Randall, meet your new partner from Peoria, Illinois, Mary Lou Mead.
Frank, quickly. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm training here in New York for the Boston office of a stock brokerage firm.
Nice to have you. Mary Sue, you're studying. What are you studying?
I'm studying psychology and dramatics at Bradley University.
Well, this is a good game for you, then.
You ought to tell the people at home the color of this girl's hair. It's so remarkable.
It's red.
Beautiful red.
Really red, though.
Real
red,
red.
red, yes.
We'd like you to see the word now.
The password is pet.
Now, Tony, 10 points and good luck. No gestures.
Cuddle.
Hug.
Hug. 9 points, Carol.
Stroke.
Squeeze.
Stroke, squeeze. Not necessarily. 8 points, Tony.
Caress.
Love.
Love, 7 points. Carol?
Pat.
Pet.
Yes. Pat, pet. Very good. You pat a pet. 7 points over here. Password to Frank and to Mary Lou. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it. Here you go, Mary Lou.
The password is moth.
I've got to start with you, Mary Lou. 10 points.
Bug.
Insect.
Insect, 9 points. Frank?
Flame.
Bug flame. Moth?
Yes! I saw you do a ballet. You did a ballet of a butterfly and a flame, didn't you?
I was so certain it was firefly after bug flame.
Very good. They have 16 you could win on this. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it at home.
The password is anniversary.
Tony, 10 points.
Centenary.
Say it again.
Centenary. Or as they say in England, centenary.
Centennial.
Centennial, no. 9 points would give you the game, Carol.
Wedding.
Reception.
Reception, no, didn't give you the game. 8 points, Tony. 5 seconds.
Yearly.
Yearly.
Anniversary.
Yes. All right, now it's 16 to 8, and the password goes to Frank and Mary Lou. No. Didn't you just give the clues?
Yes.
All right, then it goes. All right, here we go. Frank and Mary Lou. As they look at it, we'd like you to see it.
He was right, and you said no.
I know.
Password is scratch.
10 points, Frank, would give you the game.
Itch.
Scratch.
Yes! David again. It's scratch. You have
Lightning
$250, Frank. Carol, you're going to play the lightning round.
Okay.
Trick here is to do it as you know in 1 minute. Here's the first word. Go.
Goodbye.
Hello.
50.
Hot.
Cold.
100.
Push.
Shove.
The other way. Opposite.
Pull.
Yes, 150.
Clothes.
Open.
Man's.
Suit.
Yes, 150. 200.
Babies.
Diapers.
Bed.
Crib.
Yes. Look at that. Carol, you and Frank did it within the magic circle and well within the magic circle. You did the whole 5 passwords, giving you $500, Frank, in 21 seconds for Frank Hurley and Carol Lawrence.
Very good.
I think that's marvelous. You don't have to go. Mary Lou Mead, of the lovely red hair, you have $50, and thank you for a fine game of password.
Thanks.
Next week, our guest stars will be the exciting star of supper clubs and recordings, Edie Gourmet, and one of the great storytellers of our time, comedy star Bob Newhart. You know, that'll be interesting to see Bob Newhart here on Password next week. It'll be the first time Bob's ever played Password with us, and I'm interested to see how he does it. You know, he's going to be on regularly this fall on CBS.
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
on The Entertainers with Carol Burnett.
Yes.
Tony, it was a real pleasure playing Password with you again tonight.
Thank you.
You know, yeah. Tony, this is your 3rd time here, right?
Yes.
Don't you feel that every time you come around that you do this a little better all the time?
Yes.
Why don't you come play 5 days, a whole week with us sometime?
Well, maybe I will sometime. Thank you.
All right. If we ask you, you might say yes now. Huh?
I might say no.
Yes, I know. But I thought I might corner you here in front of all my friends.
I knew what you were up to.
Dr. Lau's wonderful movie. 7 Faces of Dr. Lau. Tony playing 7 marvelous parts. Carol, it's always good to see you.
Thank you.
You come back to see us. We'll look for you on the Broadway Tonight show with Rudy Valet in a couple of
Got to
weeks.
have Carol on with her husband.
We have had Carol on with Bob Goulet, and Bob is coming back, but I don't think with Carol.
No.
There's a competitive thing there. I think it's better we keep them separately, all right? Good luck to both of you. We'll see you all next Thursday tomorrow on Daytime Password. Until then, this is Alan Ludden saying the password tonight is Mexico. To learn about our next-door neighbor, our partner in the fight for freedom, write for this interesting free booklet. Mexico, Box 1900, New York. So long. See you tomorrow afternoon, I hope.
On the Newlywed Game, Carney pops the questions you'd never ask.
Is your wife usually facing the ceiling, the wall, or the pillow? If you had to compare your husband's package to a residence in New York,
and gets the answers you'd never expect.
My wife and I are kind of kinky.
I wax his back. It's completely nasty.
I'm trisexual. I'll try anything sexual.
You did not just say that. My mom is going to kill me.
The Newlywed Game, weeknights at 6, 5 Central, only on GSN.
You naughty boy.